At the time of recording this video, there are many issues that are plaguing individuals. Rent skyrocketing, groceries and basic goods, they cost more every time we go shopping. Healthcare bills seem to climb higher with each passing year. Wages aren't keeping up, and it feels like no matter how hard we work, life just gets more difficult and more expensive. And honestly, you're not imagining it. They are getting tougher for the average person, and there doesn't really seem to be any relief in sight. But here's the good news. There are solutions. So let's talk about it. If you're new to this channel, my name is Chris, and on this channel we discuss emergency preparedness, aka prepping. Now, before we do a dive into this video, make sure you check out the link I'm going to post below in the description and pinned comment. We're launching a brand new course in just a few days that's going to give you practical, step-by-step guidance on how to take back control of your life and your future. I'm going to share more details later, but if you're ready to start building real solutions, make sure you sign up today to get notified along with a special price when we launch our course. As I stated at the beginning of the video, we're living in a time of growing instability. Everywhere you look, the cracks are showing. Ports along the West Coast, once bustling with the flow of goods from around the world, they're sitting nearly empty at the time I'm recording this video. We're going to see the impact of this in our stores in the early summer, reminiscent of what we saw early in COVID. Inflation, it is draining our wallets. Home prices and rental rates are increasingly out of the reach for more and more people. Even basic necessities, safe to eat food, dependable energy, clean water, they are increasingly becoming uncertain. And for many of us, we've followed the same path and been told the same story. Just go to college, get a degree, find a stable job, buy a home, start a family, build a future. But increasingly, that future, it really feels like a fading mirage. The reality for many Americans today is that the cost of living, it outpaces our ability to earn. The American dream that we've been sold is slipping further and further away. George Carlin once said, "That's why they call it the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it." And I think it's a harsh but honest reflection of where we are. The social contract we've all followed for years, which it promised security, opportunity, and stability, it has steadily been breaking down. I personally have 3 children in my home, and I fear for their future. And while it's easy to get discouraged, I decided to take that feeling of uncertainty and to do something about it. That's why I'm here doing what I'm doing right now, because while the problems are very real, the solutions are within our reach. If you've been following my channel for the last several months, you've seen the beginning stages of me building our self-sufficient setup in a 3,000 square foot area. And I could easily just sit around and complain about how broken things are. And it would be easy to just set up the camera and complain. And admittedly, with how things are going, I'd get a lot of views. But that doesn't help you, and it doesn't help any of us. I want to focus on real practical solutions. I've spent over 9.5 years building this channel to try to provide real solutions. And I'm in the process of taking it in a new direction to try and help people get ahead of the uncertainty that so many of us feel. I want to equip you with the knowledge and encouragement you need to start to take control. I want to show you how to build something that sustains you. And look, I don't have a background in farming, in construction, or homesteading, but I'm pushing forward anyway. I built a teachable environment on 3,000 square feet, smaller than the average American backyard, to find solutions for practical, everyday people. And if I can do it, you can as well. Here you see me laying the foundation for this area, mapping it out, setting down irrigation lines that will support future gardens and trees. Step by step. Row by row, we're setting up a system that will provide food security in the years ahead. And this is not guesswork, it's planning, it's preparation, it's thinking ahead while most people are still pretending things are going to go back to normal. Because if you're being honest with yourself, you know those days are behind us. Here you can see I'm digging the foundation for a rainwater harvesting tank, which we recently set up. I live in a very dry area, and water, it's a rarity. When it rains, I'm thankful, and I have a system to harvest and store the water. In emergencies, access to water can make all the difference, and having a backup water system is not just smart, it's survival. Here I'm setting up compost bins. Composting is a simple yet powerful way to recycle organic waste into nutrient-rich soil for your gardens. In our course, we're going to show you how easy it is to create your own compost system, turning kitchen scraps and yard waste into black gold for your plants. And with egg prices through the roof and grocery store shortages becoming more common, building this chicken coop is another way of investing in resilience. Fresh eggs right from our own backyard. No middleman, no price hikes. And you don't need acres of land to start growing your own food. As you can see here, I'm just starting plants in simple buckets. It's inexpensive, it's manageable, and in our course, I'm going to show you exactly how we do that step by step. We're setting up our garden beds, and we'll soon be adding the dirt and beginning planting our first items that we hope to harvest this summer. And again, you don't need a green thumb. You just need a plan and a willingness to start. And it's easier than you might think. And to be honest, I think we're just getting started. In this course, we're going to also show you how to set up your own food preservation pantry. Stocking up, it's not just about buying canned goods, it's about intentionally storing food you grow, save, and preserve. It's about creating a buffer between you and supply chain shocks. We're going to show you how to set up a solar and battery backup system for your home, which is cheaper than about 40% of the companies that come to your door to sell you solar. We're going to walk you through the process. And look, this course is not about just gardening or raising chickens or harvesting water or building backup power systems. It's about building independence. It's about beginning to detach from a system that continues to fail you. It's about reclaiming control of your own future. And the reality is I have no control over the price of food in the future, but I do have control over raising it. If you're tired of broken promises, tired of feeling trapped by rising costs and shrinking opportunities, this course is going to give you the blueprint to start building your own plan B. You don't need to have a large piece of land. You don't need to quit your job and move to the country. You just need to start right where you are with the space you have. And if there's anything you take away from this video, I hope it's this. You can do this. The systems that once supported everyday Americans are continually breaking down. And regardless of which political party has a majority, the systems, they continue to fail. But that doesn't mean you have to break with these systems. You can build something different. You can secure your future. You just need a plan. And that's exactly what I'm offering you. If you're ready to take that first step, make sure you sign up using the link below. Enrollment for the course is going to open in a few days, and I promise you, it's going to change the way you see your future. If you're looking for real solutions, if you're tired of just surviving and want to start thriving, this is for you. As always, stay safe out there.